Every time I get ready to shoot a video, thunderstorms coming. Anyway, hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video I'm going to show you how to remove old window tint. Now, I just did it over here, and this was a horrendous mess. The tint had separated and there was just tons of glue and everything, but you can see there's absolutely nothing on the window. I'm going to show you the easiest possible way. I'm going to go ahead and remove this side. It's not damaged, but I'm going to have this side and the passenger side re-tinted, so I need to remove this, and I'm going to do it and save some money rather than have the tint shop remove it. You can find a lot of videos on YouTube about people using this and using that. I'm going to show you the easiest way to do this. All right, so as soon as this storm passes, we will get to the job. All right, so excuse the thunder. I'm going to go ahead and shoot this part. This is what you're going to need. You're going to need a heat gun. If you don't have a heat gun, you can use a hair dryer. If you don't have a hair dryer, maybe your wife has a steamer, you can use that also. That is key, but the most critical part of this is the citral. I'm going to put a link down on Amazon. Also, the aerosol version is citral 266. I have it mixed just straight in the spray bottle right there. I'm going to use a fresh razor blade, and I'm going to use the Masterson's glass cleaner, and of course I will use some rags and paper towels. And it's coming. Looks like it's a nasty one, so I will be back when it's over. All right, so actually it's the next day due to the storms we had yesterday, but that's fine. So what we want to do is we want to lower the window just a bit to where we can get to the a good corner. I usually like to start on the corner that's towards the back of the vehicle, and I'm just going to take the heat gun. If you don't have a heat gun, you can use a hair dryer, and we're just going to start to run the heat over the tent, and I can already feel that getting a little warm on my hand. And the idea is to take your razor blade and just to try to get the edge of it away from the window. Now what you want to do, your goal, is to take this all in one piece, okay? So as I'm pulling, I'm going to be heating the area in front of where I'm pulling to try to minimize the amount of glue that's left to the window. There's always going to be some, and we'll deal with that, but we want to minimize that for sure. Take your time. The slower you pull this off, the easier the job will be. Now, I don't know if the camera's picking this up, but there are two layers, and this is what happened on the other window. The inside layer, which is stuck to the glass, was what was left over there. Or the glass, the part that's closest to me was the part that actually came off. So I was left with just a super sticky surface. And you can go on YouTube and find all kinds of supposed ways to remove tint. One way that does work good is steaming, using the steamer, but I don't have a steamer. I have the heat gun, and that's what we're going to use. It works just fine. almost got it all in one piece. 99% of it right there. All right, so now that the bulk of the tint is off, you can still feel a few places where there's some glue. So I'm just going to take the citral that I have and just squirt it on the window like that. I'm going to take my rag, brand new rag, and just clean the window. And this will absolutely remove any glue that was there. You can take a razor, your razor blade, and start scraping, but I find that it is a lot easier to let the chemical do the work, because the razor blade tends to just push the glue around. It's good for getting pieces of tint off, but it's not good for removing the clumps of glue that are on there. And this citral will just dissolve the glue. Now there is a piece of tint right here in the corner. I'm just going to take my razor blade and slice it off. And it's just that piece right there. I took this cloth and it allowed the glue to stick after it was emulsified to the cloth, instead of just pushing it around with a razor blade. Alright, so soak the window really good. The idea here is we want to remove all the citral and any residue from the rag itself it got left behind. You can probably see there's a little bit of red tint there. Alright, so this is what we've got. There's not one single speck of glue left. It's very imperative that you pull this back, because the tint oftentimes goes down a quarter of an inch, maybe half an inch sometimes, in there, and clean in there very well. I hope this video was helpful. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit that notification bell next to the subscription button and you will be notified of the moment I upload new content. And I will see you guys on the next video.